Hello Internet and welcome back. It's been a full year since I posted my review of the Mobula6 with Video HDZero video transmitter. Pretty cool stuff, right? So 1 year later, still love the drone. However, I did run into a problem after a not so hard crash. The video, the camera, makes it look like the whole thing's on fire. See, I'll put a little video in the doobly-doo right there. It looks like that. Just this constant little flame around the edges. So when you're flying around, it looks like your drone's on fire. Also, you'll get little fuzzy spots where the filament inside, the piece inside that goes over the lens is moving around and it's causing some parts of the video to lose focus. So it's very annoying. You get like, it almost looks like there's smudges all over the place when you're flying around. Plus it looks like your drone's on fire while you're flying. So not very cool. What I believe is happening, what we have is we've got the run camera here, obviously. Now there are two main pieces. We've got the circuit board, which has the receiving like eye lens thing, I guess sensor is technically what's called, and right on top of the image sensor that's on the circuit board sits this metal housing lens piece that focuses the light going in there. Now in between these two, between the big metal piece here and this circuit board, my understanding is that there is a small filament that is used for light filtering. I think it's a infrared light filter. I don't know. I don't know what the technical term is or what are the science mumbo jumbo, but there's like this plasticky filter right here. And the issue that I need to fix, or the issue is that plastic filament thing is loose and it's jostling back and forth across here. And that's what we're seeing in the image, is the filament moving back and forth and causing the image to go out of focus and all of that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and repair the one that we have to try and save some extra money. And if I totally dork it up, then I've got this one to fix it. But either way, this thing's getting fixed. So will this work? I have no idea. But what I'm gonna do is take the metal housing off from here, from the circuit board, and then I'm going to try and, I don't know, glue it in place, glue the little filament thing in place. I don't know what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna take it apart and try and figure it out. So if you have the same issue, stick around, because you can find out if you can fix your own Video transmitter, run cam thing, whatever that's broken, or if you can, just have to buy a new one. We'll find out together. Or at a minimum, you'll find out what not to do. So with all that out of the way, let's jump into taking this thing apart and seeing if we can repair it. I'm going to start with the heat gun, and I'm going to try and turn this way the Evan livin' F down because this is way too hot. So I'm going to go with 100C? Is 100C too much? Let's feel that. Turn this into a glorified blow dryer. Okay. So we've got it at about 100. Get in here. My real concern is if I get the resistors or capacitors too hot, that they will just come off, and when those come off, the game is over. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Okay, all right, hold on, all right. Alright, and I don't know if you saw that. Our little photo lens thing right here. Okay, so there kind of looks like around the edges that there is just like was some glue dots there to hold the damn thing in place. I wonder if this, I think this is the thing that's been bouncing around. It comes loose and bounces around. All right, now we need something sort of soft to push in place. I'm gonna use a Q-tip. Oh yeah, I felt it like click in that time. Plus, cleans it. All right, yeah, there we go. Now you can, now it's like in there. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that feels good. Okay, that feels like it's in there. Now, let's go back and try our gluing method again. Just getting this little ball of gel right on the tip. Little gel right on the tip, and then we're just gonna... Oh, it's still so big. There. Alright, let's see if I can get in. All right, let's let the glue dry. So I've definitely messed up a bit in the corner there, but it's not terrible, I don't think. All right, so that should be pretty good. Now we are going to put the lens back on. Now there is two little notches with how this went in originally to help guide it, or at least get it onto the right, get the right way, orientation I should say. Let's move it back. All right, now all right, just setting it on there. The glue is in place. It feels like kind of like it's locked in a little bit. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for the moment. Let's wait for this to dry and then we'll come back and see how we did. All right, let's see. We're going to test it. Hey, we got something. It looks fuzzy. It looks very fuzzy. Hold on. Hold on. Let's find out just how bad this looks. Oh, gosh, golly. Oh. Me from the future here. What I'm figuring out in this video is that I made a mistake when reassembling this camera. My mistake was reassembling the lens. I did not clean the filament on the side that faces the internal camera lens. And when I took it apart, the camera came apart initially. I tried to avoid touching it, but I know I touched it a few times. And I know it came in contact with my soldering area, which isn't always the cleanest, and that side of the filament picked up some oils and some other dirt and things that I did not actually clean off before I glued in the filament into the lens. That side that is facing the internal lens, I can't reach after I've reassembled it. I could have tried to take it apart again and re-clean it, but with the glue that I used to reassemble this, I just didn't see it coming off, especially with the heat gun. That Gorilla Glue, I think, would just pull the components off. And what I ended up having to do was just replace the Eco camera on the drone. Now, like I promised in the beginning of this video, either you'll learn how to fix it or you'll learn what not to do. I still think that this method is useful for repairing the loose filament lens inside of there. You just need to be more cautious when you take the lens apart. You need to make sure that that filament is not coming in contact with anything, and then when you're putting it back together, you clean it before you glue it in. That was the major error. I think I was really close to repairing this issue, but I missed a couple of little details that I wish I would have noticed. So I hope you found this video educational, useful, something. If you did, leave a like or subscribe, and I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching.